Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. I stared at a leaf. It's starting to brown. And that reminds me to do what I can while I can. But what? Most old people want to travel, but for me it's more hassle than it's worth. Some big purchase? No interest. All I can think of at the moment is to write things I truly believe about society and about myself that usually aren't discussed. I believe the world needs more honesty, and so I should walk my talk. First, regarding society. I believe that education is our most overrated product. We place such hopes on education despite mountains of data showing its limited impact when controlling for intelligence and socioeconomic factors. For education to have a realistic chance of fulfilling its promise, we need to use, from elementary school through college, dream team taught, individualized online lessons taught by the most transformational teachers who use the power of the internet, simulations, demonstrations, and gamification. Most long-term relationships require too great a loss of freedom for the benefits. It's also too likely that long-term couples will have long passed the infatuation and even the deeper love phase, so their commitment to each other is born more of responsibility than pleasure. And that assumes they're not among the 50% of married couples that split. I'd guess that the percentage of unmarried long-term couples that split is even greater. Democracy is overrated. Ever more sophisticated pollsters, fundraisers, spinmeisters, and their media lapdogs virtually guarantee that the public does its bidding. Wiser would be legislatures selected by predetermined criteria. For example, the cop of the year, teacher of the year, the most cited philosopher, the most cited biologist, and some random people. Those legislatures would select the governors and the president. That would remove money from elections, avoiding the currently required 4-year press the special interest flesh campaign that makes many high-quality people avoid running for office. Our adversarial judicial system focuses on winning more than justice. Rather than 2 opposing advocates pleading before a judge, more justice would accrue from a 3-person judicial panel that divides up the work and are rewarded for their work's quality, not whether they win a case. Both capitalism and socialism are too flawed. Capitalism creates too many losers, and socialism rewards laziness and punishes individual initiative. The middle ground doesn't quite seem to do it. We need a new system, but I'm not smart enough to think of one. I don't believe the efforts to cool the planet are worth the costs and restrictions on human freedom. I'd sooner bet the technological solutions, such as safe enough nuclear and hydrogen power, will satisfactorily address climate change before it hurts us unduly. I feel sorry for the not rich people who go into debt for designer-label colleges, neighborhoods, cars, watches, and clothes, which truly are usually not close to being worth the money. And they do it to appear successful and to build their self-esteem on a house of cards. Contentment is far more likely to come from doing work that's worthwhile and only moderately difficult, and perhaps from rewarding relationships and/or avocations, whether creative or athletic. Now turning to me. I'm sad that I'm not attractive. The world so values the pretty people. It's conceited to say, but part of me does think I'm smarter and yes, wiser than most people. Yet another part of me thinks I'm not. After all, I have trouble even keeping straight what's happening in complex novels and movies. I'm supposed to be smart, yet I mainly like simple things, listening to music and easy-to-understand articles, stories, and movies, playing with my dog, and playing gin rummy with my wife. I even like just sitting there thinking, even just staring at something, like that autumn leaf. Maybe we should all stare a bit at an autumn leaf. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I welcome your thumbs up and your thumbs down. Accept your thumbs down. I don't welcome it. And I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below and share this video on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.